The term Snot is a LEGO technique that can really advance the way that you build, and it can also take some of your mocking and some of the mocks that you make to different and more advanced levels. Snot stands for studs not on top, which refers to placing pieces on their side or upside down, instead of in the traditional stud onto stud. So doing so, you're placing pieces so that the studs are, yes, not on top. But yeah, it's also kind of just this general idea or philosophy about the idea of just using bricks in different ways, really thinking outside the box. Typically a piece might be designed to work in one way, but just with the general thought process of placing bricks on their side or upside down, you're able to take that piece and go, how else can I use it in more creative ways? So to some degree it is also a school of thought, but it mainly just is the name given to the technique of placing pieces on their side or upside down. So why do we use Snot techniques on mocks? Well, it allows us to place bricks or different elements in different ways than we could before on a mock. So now you can branch off in different directions that you may not have been able to before. It can also help you form different shapes or different textures, which you maybe couldn't achieve before with just normal bricks. And also it can just make your mock look even more realistic and more detailed, which is always a plus. So what sort of pieces do you need to achieve Snot techniques? Well, typically bricks with studs on the side, like these ones here. These can be really helpful for achieving Snot techniques, but there's other pieces you could look into as well, like headlight bricks, brackets, Technic bricks, and a whole range of different sizes, parts, and pieces can help you place studs in different places as well. Another piece you could use that could achieve a Snot technique, sometimes this is considered illegal, but you could attach plates and tiles in the middle of a stud, much like this. It's an interesting way of just achieving a bit more detail or getting a different texture there. That's one technique you could explore. You can also use some older hinge plates, and that's just as simple as flipping it so that you have achieved something like this, and you can achieve some cool results with it. Unfortunately, these pieces aren't really produced anymore by LEGO. There are more recent updated hinge plates that you could use to achieve some interesting angles or designs, but you wouldn't be able to achieve the exact same result that you could with these older hinge plates, so it might be worth investing in some. So those are a few ways you could approach Snot techniques, but of course there's all sorts of different pieces that you could use, and really you're just limited by your own imagination. By all means, pick up all sorts of different pieces, experiment with some new pieces that we've been given, and play around, see what you can come up with. There's all sorts of different ways that you can approach a Snot technique, but what we've covered so far is just a good starting point. So that's been a quick guide on Snot techniques. If you want more tips and tricks on how to improve your LEGO skills or just learn a thing or two, be sure to head over to Tips&Bricks over on Facebook and Instagram. You can find all sorts of stuff there. And also stay tuned for even more episodes here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.